What is going on, you guys? My name is Rayge, and we are back today with Marvel Strike Force's newest character being KRAVEN the Hunter, finally being added into the game here, starting things off with this new Superior 6 team. So it's been quite some time since we've done a Red Star Orb opening video, but as well taking a look at his kit and how he's going to be synergizing with the rest of his respective new team. How he's going to be bringing his value and assets to the table is going to be providing the immunity flip. He also has stealth and applies ability block, offense down, and bleed. So I mean, he does a little bit of everything for debuff wise, which is why he's going to be a very strong and prominent character for the team. More specifically though, his Superior 6 bonus is the actual application of the safeguard to himself and Sinister 6 allies, so definitely we'll see that in practice. Just keep in mind, this is a Cosmic Crucible team, so they're obviously going to be getting a lot of value from that. Ability block on controller enemies and gaining an additional crit chance against supportive characters is the bonus for Crucible. And it looks like it is coming in an upcoming event for his release here, as well as these Grim Hunter Orbs, which are now officially live with power cores that you can utilize and spending, of course. But as always with these new characters, guys, we are going to be taking advantage of the new Red Star Orbs here, increase of 15%. So obviously landing a higher red on him would be great, as well as taking a look at his kit, which abilities are going to be T4ing, and assessing overall what his Iso-8 can be preemptively right now. So been quite some time since we've done this, so now like we've amassed so many of these elite 4-star orbs. Like honestly, I would say, like, just look at this, the economy of the game, the fact that we're heading into the diamonds, absolutely huge. But now at least it's great to see that these red stars are so abundant now, that we'll likely get a good chance. Last time my red star orbs, wow, it took forever to actually get MK2, so we'll see how we do today. I think getting a 4 will be solid. Oh, there we go. Yeah, like I said, I think we'll be lucky to get 4 stars on them, to be honest. So I'm just gonna probably stop there, guys. Conserve resources, that's just how it is with me, especially knowing that there's a whole load of new characters coming into the game and they're always keeping us on our toes. But yeah, as you can see here, this is kind of what I have right now for my Sinister 6 team, and Superior 6, obviously, but most of them having actually pretty high reds on them. So it's going to be nice if we can actually get at least a 4 yellow on KRAVEN with this event. So let's take a look. Knife Work is his basic ability, attacking target for 9% damage. He also gains a counter. As you level this ability up, there's going to be offense down that gets applied. And as well, it also does, get chained up here with primary and secondary targets with the offense down. So that's awesome to see, actually. I do believe, though, yeah, the offense down does land with adjacent targets, so that's good to know. I don't know if I would T4 this. It's just an extra increase in damage. Save your T4 materials. Level 6 is pretty good value. Special is can't run, can't hide. So he's going to be attacking the primary target for 100% damage, chaining to adjacent targets, and flipping positive effects to negative on each target. This ability also clears charge, which I really like. And more specifically, though, what he's going to be gaining in Crucible is that this does actually apply to all enemies. This is an additional crit chance against support enemies, and it can't be dodged or counterattacked. So a very strong, notable special ability here, to say the least. Offense down, again, gets applied similar to his basic. There's an ability block mechanic that actually does get added in here to the primary target, and in Crucible specifically, though, this ability block hits actually all controller enemies, so that's pretty big. Offense down, landing 2 full turns at level 5, at level 6 chaining to 4 adjacent targets, and if you were to T4 this flips immunity on the primary target. So I like how this ability also can flip immunity even outside of the Crucible setting. So for that reason, I think this is a pretty good one to T4, just because that immunity sometimes can be a difference maker of you successfully landing those debuffs, right? Big Game Hunter is his ultimate ability, attacking all enemies for percentage damage, as well as, once again, applying offense down. This ability also clears charges, so that's really his role, essentially, for the team, right? He's gonna be targeting those with charges and being able to strip that away, as well as applying these debuffs. This one also has bleed, offense down. The slow applies to all targets. There's going to be a flipping of death proof here at level 5, and you can also see the offense down once again landing, but additional bleeds are applied on top of this, so this is going to be a very devastating ultimate ability. And with the T4, you're flipping as well stealth on each target, so it basically ensures that no one can hide from this ability. For that reason, I think this is a very strong one as well to T4. And again, I love how this one applies in all game modes. It's not just Crucible specific, so all around, KRAVEN's a well-rounded damaging character that's going to apply a lot of damage. I feel like he's going to be an essential for any of those Sinister 6 hybrid teams. Last but not least, most dangerous game is his passive ability. So when he does gain charges, and if they don't have charge, he's gonna flip stealth them to disruption on enemies. So that's pretty big. He gains 5% per charge, and Sinister 6 allies also gain additional focus having him on the team. So that's another reason why you're probably gonna want KRAVEN. So that way their abilities actually, increase the focus as well. Enemies with offense down also cannot gain death proof. That's pretty big. Just prevents their survivability, right? On enemy turn, he gains charges up to a maximum of 10. Wow. So he's constantly going to be generating charges, guys. On enemy turn, he's going to be flipping slow. And as well, on enemy turn, he's also flipping heal block. Oh my goodness. So like he's just preventing them from being able to get these buffs on them, right? And then lastly, guys, on spawn, if this character has 2 more superior 6, and this is the big one, he's gonna be applying safeguard to himself and all Sinister 6. For that reason, you really do want to have the 3 superior 6 characters together because of that extra value add, but as well, that safeguard can ensure your team essentially maintains all their buffs. It's absolutely huge, guys. So yeah, honestly, he applies so much. There's definitely a couple of things you can do with him, but I think, having a skirmisher increases his focus overall, so that way he can land his debuffs. But I can also see him being a very prominent damaging character as well with most of his abilities, right? So for that reason, guys, I honestly think a raider or a skirmisher does make the most sense on him. He's constantly doing work, applying offense downs, even a striker, honestly, any of the offensive ones. But depends on your team dynamic overall. If this team is going to have strikers already, you're going to need vulnerable. So raider or the skirmisher might make the most sense for KRAVEN to ensure. If you have high yellow stars on him, he can probably be a raider, so that way he's consistently landing it. And let's not forget, his passive already does give him additional focus as well, right? So just something to be in the back burner. I think if I'm going to build him up, I'm going to start with Raider, just because I think 4 red, 4 yellow is going to be pretty good for that value right there, and his passive should be able to boost him up, and having that extra crit chance is going to be pretty big. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, but super excited to get his character unlocked once the event comes live. I'll keep you guys up to date. Thank you as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.